Hi, and welcome to another edition of the Sustainable Scoop. I am here with Tracy Sayegh Gabriel. She is the Executive Director and President of the Crystal City Bid. Welcome, Tracy.
It's a pleasure to be here today, Miriam.
Well, when I read your background, I was really excited about you taking the role in Crystal City, because what's happening with Amazon is really happening to all of Arlington. And what you're doing and what the bid is working on is something all of Arlington can look forward to. So tell us about it.
Well, I think that Crystal City is at a very exciting juncture. It is part of Virginia's largest walkable downtown. And we've been seeing a new cycle of investment here. And I think, Amazon is really the crown jewel of that, to have 25,000 jobs come to Crystal City and the greater Crystal City area and Pentagon City, Potomac Yard, Arlington, is a tremendous win. We lost 24,000 jobs since 2001, and it's a real opportunity to grow back that base and to see, additional investment and just the vibrant, wonderful downtown that you and I know Crystal City is.
Well, I know that, and I know why they chose Crystal City, but I think a lot of people are afraid of what might happen with so much influx. But as you said, we have room for these people.
Right.
Now, how are you going to help Crystal City overcome some of the design flaws that have made it difficult for all of Arlington to access?
Well, it's interesting. Crystal City came of age in the 1960s and 70s at a time where it was pre-metro, more auto-oriented times. So we got the density, which was really progressive, but a lot of our design, our architecture, our feeling on the street was oriented towards automobiles. We've seen new development, catalytic development along Crystal Drive that has tried to repair those urban design don'ts. And what we're excited about, not just with Amazon, but this whole new cycle of investment, is that we will see an opportunity to really activate our ground floors and to create truly walkable urban design, activated public spaces, the kind of environment that makes transit accessible, a downtown accessible, I think, and an exciting and inviting a future.
I totally understand why they want to come here and why people are going to want to live here and stay. But the residents that live here, they have some really wonderful things to look forward to as well. So tell me about those items.
Yeah, so one of the things that we're really excited about and that we realized during our strategic planning process that the bid was engaged in over the past year. So we had about 3,000 people participate in our online engagement forum. And a few of the things that we heard from that, where people want to see more retail. They want to see more entertainment options, more shopping, grocery stores, just amenities, movie theaters,
bowling.
Yes. And actually now the great story, and thank you for teeing me up, we have now new announcements about great amenities. The Alamo Cinema Draft House that's coming to Crystal Drive, and we'll start construction on that this year. A new bowling alley concept, Bolero, that will be going in on 23rd Street later this year.
For bikers, that's about that.
Right, bring it on Metro.
Yes.
And on either Metro that are easily accessible to Crystal City and Pentagon City, it's great news. And one of the other things we're very excited about in terms of walking, biking, and connecting through Crystal City is the opportunity to create a boulevard on Route 1 and repair the east-west connections between the neighborhood, so needed, so important. And I think
because
that
we have families.
Yes, we have families
that live in Crystal City. We have senior citizens that are aging in Crystal City and loving it. But you're right,
getting around we need to make it easier, more inviting, and it's a gateway to our neighborhood. And I think it's really important to, speak the language of great urban design and inviting a pedestrian environment.
Well, so Virginia's invested a lot of money. The universities have invested money. Arlington is investing. And so all of Arlington really wants to benefit from this. So because of the two metros, do you believe that we'll be able to attract a lot of the students and the young people from all around the county? I
think that we'll continue to see more of what we've been seeing. We also already have a really vibrant residential community in the greater Crystal City area. And now we're seeing that we'll probably have 4,000 additional units in the pipeline. And we think that much like the folks who are already living in the area, it will represent a really diverse mix. Students, retirees, families, so young workers, the full gamut.
To be sure, there's going to be challenges. Transportation is a big fear. Affordable housing is something that definitely has to be addressed, and schools too.
Yes.
But in this transition, I think, at least from the BID's perspective, you want to focus on bringing in business, small business, large businesses, and you want to be an incubator so that everyone can take advantage of it. So
so I think on the small business side, I think twofold. I guess on the question of everyone benefiting and why this makes sense, even though we might have some growing pains to contend with, is that there's no better place from a sustainability perspective than to put growth and development in transit-oriented, dense, walkable neighborhoods. And Crystal City really delivers that. So whether it's Amazon or other businesses or other residents coming to the area, this is a great place because not only do we have the access that makes it primed for growth, we also have planned for that growth. And that planning piece gives us a leg up in being able to contend with any issues because we will build in the infrastructure to deal with that.
Well, and you're in the right place, so I'm glad you're here because Arlington County is supposed to be very committed to sustainability, as is JBG, one of the big developers in the area. So a resilient, fun, and exciting future for Crystal City. How do people find out more information?
I encourage everyone to go to crystalcity.org, our website, check out our Facebook page, Crystal City VA. And really the best way to get in touch with Crystal City is to come out and join one of our 350 events that we put on every year. It's going to be quite exciting.
Well, I will be there, and I know you'll be there. Thanks for being with us. I'm Miriam Gennari. That's the Sustainable Scoop. Back to the news desk.